much, Ignacio, for your introduction. And so, as you have mentioned, I work for ITP, and I will specifically talk about the Sphere project, which is a, a pilot project about the first digital twin application for building. And I will be focused on some of the definitions made in this project and the role of the digital twin manager, an actor that have been defined among others within this project, because this role is very important to get the final outcome to produce digital twin in the building sector. First of all, I will make a brief introduction to Sphere project. Sphere project is an European funded project by H2020 instrument. Is composed by 18 partners from 10 different countries. IDP is the leading partner, and the aim of the project is to develop a BIM-based digital twin environment in order to optimize the building life cycle, to reduce cost and improve energy efficiency in residential buildings. We are considering some pilots where we have a different kind of buildings. Some of them are for renewal, and other projects are for new construction buildings. So the idea is to apply the Sphere results in different kind of buildings. As you have been hearing during this session, the concept of digital twin is a final extension of the digitization process we are suffering at a global level. So it is important to see how this concept must be applied to the building sector and construction sectors in order to get this digital twin in the different layers as they have been defined, starting from the design and construction of the project. Then we obviously have to go to the definition of the instances in order to create all of the assets and the elements in a digital manner, in order to try to get the operation and maintenance operations at the end. And obviously, this living twin must grow in terms of the aggregates and finally the digital twin environment, in order to make it interrogative and predictive for the whole life cycle of the buildings. In general manner, this is a global view of a digital building, but in terms of the different stages of the project, based on the different tools, software, and the instruments we already have up to now to produce the construction projects. So this is an advantage, because many software companies have developed different software and applications that already works really good in order to get three-dimensional and other information models about construction projects. So the question is how to integrate the information provided for these different solutions in each specific stage of the project. We start since the conceptual design of the project. We also have two other stages to create the project itself, to create the documentation. We have to start the construction stages, and then it is important to have information about the operation and maintenance of the building. At the end of this life cycle, it is also important to know how to give the final outcome of the building. It is possible to be renewed, or at the end it must be destroyed. But obviously, all of the information must be collected in some place. In terms of the Sphere project, we have made the same approach. We have created a large consortium in order to get different actors to provide solutions and tools in the different stages mentioned before. We have tools that will be integrated in a digital twin environment that will provide suitable solutions and services to the different actors in the digital building construction in order to get the information in these different stages of the project. So here you can see some of the tools. We have tools to manage first the information model of the building. It can be an IFC model or any kind of BIM-based model of the project. And then we will follow the different stages from the construction till the end life of the building with the sensors installed in the facility. To get and reach this kind of projects from the Sphere context and the Building Digital Twin Association, we have defined three key actors that must be in charge in the development of a digital twin project, a building digital twin project. And those actors are the digital twin manager, the digital twin configuration manager, in order to get that all of the information that is flowing through the project must be in accordance to the standards and the requirements of the integration platforms and the interaction with the different tools and software that can provide information to the model. And finally, we also include the digital twin simulation manager, because a part of the monitoring of the assets and the design information, we consider that including information about some parameters to follow and to control the performance of the building must be previously simulated. Focused on the figure of the digital twin manager, it is very important to say some things. From our point of view, the digital twin manager must be the orchestrator of the project. It's the person who directs the processes, the different processes, in order to get that information flows, and the information must be in the proper formats and integrity and safety and security, in order to be the final versions or the accurate information that the other stages of the building digital twin construction requires. It's important to point out that we don't really know which kind of training or expertise must have the digital twin manager have. In that way, I am making these basic questions. Must he be or she an architect, and civil engineer, a software engineer, a BIM modeler, a scientist? It's a really complex question to answer. Or maybe it can be a person, a team, or an expert supported by a team. So it is very important to say, because it is a very complex work to create a building digital twin environment, and obviously it is very important to define this role accordingly to these needs. In any case, it is a multidisciplinary and horizontal role within a digital twin project, and this actor must have some competence that make possible that this building digital twin manager interact with the digital twin simulation manager and the digital twin information manager, obviously. We also have created the idea that within the SPHERE project, we can extend the concept of BIM execution plan to the digital twin execution plan as an instrument, making the same analogy with the director of the orchestra. This is a very good starting point in order to extend the 9 dimensions of a digital twin project, because we have extended from the typical 7 dimensions on BIM projects to these other 2 dimensions. Those refer to the safety and security of the information, and then the link construction, in this case, taking advantage of the SPHERE project results. In a vertical manner, we have created or adapted the information design and delivery methodology in order to create information workflows among the different stakeholders and partners and people involved in the creation of a building digital twin project. From the SPHERE context, this is the general idea of the building digital twin platform we are creating. The name we have given to this integration platform is the SPHERE API, where the different users must access the API with a previous authentication and authorization in order to provide the security and safety issues. In this case, we are included a blockchain service in order to validate this access, and in order to manage and control the different information that is flowing within the digital twin environment through this API. As you can see here, we have established three different stages in the creation. One of them is the configuration of the modeling itself, where we are collecting the asset and geometry data of the building project. Then we also have to use an IoT platform in order to collect information coming from the sensors, and the other information coming from the files and documents refer to the different stages of the project. For example, smart contracts or information about the elements installed and the materials employed during the construction project. And the
last
final,
minute, Sergio.
Yes, nothing.
Last minute. Yes.
Okay, may I continue?
Yes, sure. I was saying that last minute.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, I will finish.
Thank you.
And finally, we have the other element, which is the digital twin platform, where all of this information created and collected here is integrated. Here you have all of the sensors I mentioned before, and these are some of the visualizations of the different platforms we are using in the SPHERE project. This is the NeoNext platform, where all of the geometry and assets information is collected. This is the results coming from the simulations made in this case for heating and ventilation systems within a building. And this is the integration platform with some sensors installed in order to make monitoring and including information about maintenance of the building. And that's all from my side. Thank you very much.